Yeah.
And he will just play whoever. It does not matter, like, you know, obviously he gives priority to the more established top representatives of a character, but he will grind games versus anybody who is willing to grind, really.
Oh, yeah,
He puts the work in, and starting off now on small battlefield, I like starting here. You don't really want to give Sonic or Diddy Kong that extra space to work with him. Space on PS2.
Yeah, you wanna keep it close and nice. You gotta make sure to get those hits. Look at that, like the banana to start things off. Beastly is just gonna have to try real hard to catch Sonic on the way in. I mean, those spin dashes can make sure to nullify banana, but still now with Sonic with banana in hand, I mean, I gotta tell you, it's gonna make it a little bit harder for Beastly right now. Just gonna have to out-footsie, out-neutral him.
And with Sonic, right, being able to have those spin dash and charge dash as special moves, right, you don't even have to Z-catch these bananas to hold it in hand and keep on contesting. It allows Sonix to use it to control space, hold onto it for so long, and just take one of Diddy's best tools off the table if he's even slightly over-aggressive for it. It's why you see players like Tweak keep that item in hand so much against Sonic the Hedgehog, but right now it's just Sonic's dancing around, punishing Beastly there for even catching the banana because you are in a couple frames of lag, and right now, I mean, you saw him get the first advantage state, and then since that, nothing.
Good night. No good tech from Beastly. Managed to survive. Still 2 hits from the up B. I will have been like, oh, this is so over. But no, Beastly refuses to give up. Another hit from the spring, and now nice monkey flip in. Trying to survive 110%. I mean, this is an even match so far. This could be a backer from Beastly to finish things off. But I mean, you cannot allow yourself to get hit by another spin dash. It's going to be another fair. And it's going to be one more conversion. Not going to be enough. Not close enough. Where the backer from Sonix themselves is going to do it. And now we're going to move on to the next stop.
And Beastly as well, right? Just doing there, you saw when he got hit with the spring to knock him off the barrels, started steering the barrels, trying to hit Sonic, saying back off, give me space, which allowed him to get those monkey flips back. He's playing this disadvantage incredibly well. Sonic, a character that can absolutely lock that away. The monkey flip going to put you in an awkward situation because of the spring, but at least you get the hit. Even still, not too much more. Sonic does not drop those techs, and now looking for the platform extensions, the juggles here. You just have to get down, get away, reset the situation, because it's impossible to catch this blue blur.
Yep, indeed. Oh, hold up. Trying to go for a risky monkey flip. That's going to work for Beastly. Sonix now taking advantage of this situation. You're back to legend. Look at that. The chase down is ruthless. But the big trade with the up B is going to be more than enough to put Beastly, you know, one stock at a time. We got to take it slow. You are at disadvantage. Last stock for Beastly, obviously, very hard spot to be in. But still, you got to take it one hit at a time. Don't get desperate.
However, if you perfect that angle, right, you could get that non-two-frameable angle with the up special. You could have found the way through. So Beastly, you saw, even though there's a trade, he was kicking himself. Because not only is he down in stock, he knows there's a way that he could have just straight won that situation taking in stock. But the slightest of missed spacing against Sonic can very well mean death. And right now, up a full stock, as we said before, you know the vibes. Sonic will take the advantage states when you give them to him, and if you don't, he'll just sit in the corner, charge that spin dash, run away, reset to the other side of the stage, do it again, banana in hand. There's no way to threat him, no way to chase him, and how do you pin him down?
Nope. I think that's the thing. You don't. But you don't. What you gotta do is just make sure you get the hit in. You have to make the right call out like that. It's a trade. We take those at least, but still, here for Beastly, we cannot allow for those trades. I mean, what you do like that? You have to, you have to double down on your offense and just not let Sonix get started at all.
But even his reversal, right, is doing as much as Sonic's on these drive-by chip damage with these charge shots, with these spin dashes, just pressuring so much damage, so much space. Beastly has a potential for a banana combo, reads the air dodge, tosses it away just to keep it going, but the down throw up air not going to do it just yet. However, the banana to trap the landing. He gets it when it matters most. Forces the last stock situation and knows he has an opportunity. But 3 seconds left on the clock. 3 minutes left on the clock. 100% down. I mean, Sonic's feeling pretty good at this point.
Oh yeah, I mean, Sonix can just play at his own pace. He can direct the match and just force Beastly to approach. But hold up, that's what I'm saying. Beastly doubling down on his offensive, trying to get the hit in, trying to make sure Sonic just doesn't get time to breathe. And now Dash Attack trying to get it, faking out the pop gun fake there. And watch out, here we go. It's a full kit. Still not a full combo, but it's alright. You're keeping Sonic out of the stage, and that's what you love to see. It's better to keep the Hedgehog out of the stage rather than keep him in the stage, and then you have to guess double down.
And great both spring there from Sonix to get out, and the slide off the eye from Beastly to do as well. The drag down into the jab, not something you see every day. The barrels, though, doesn't beat out that forward air. Sonic has got so much privilege, my friend, and going to lock down the game one. But Beastly showed off that at least from the onset, he has ideas of what to do. He's just got to clean up a couple small things, right?
Yeah.
That first banana toss is going to be more defensive because you get it back, right? Once it hits the ground, you get to pick it up again. But once you toss that second one, if it bounces off shield or something, yeah, you get another chance. But once it touches the ground, it goes on away. So you see Beastly often, once he recatches the banana once it's touched the ground, he'll toss that second throw very aggressively to try and, even if it doesn't hit, just pull the banana, get a refresh one going. That being said, game number 2, starting to mix up the slingshot. He's going to give him a little bit of spacing. He might try to look for an edge guard here. Sonix is going to give him a chance, but he misses the down air, and that's not going to be the stock. Beastly, you can't drop those against one of the best in the world.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, also just reading, getting the hard reads for the DI can be a little bit, can just change the whole situation there. I mean, you're not going to get the down air, but still get the damage, but still, Sonix is so good at just changing the momentum, taking this ball by the reins, and it's going to make sure you don't get a second chance. You got to make sure to get everything you can, and look at that hole around the world. Banana out, but still, Beastly, I don't know, that was a little bit for sad part.
I was going to say, it literally was Sonic's second advantage state of the entire game, and he read the air dodge, right? If you're Beastly, you have to be worried because Sonix is so good at adapting, you know that, but he just showed it to you to the nines, right? He is locked and loaded right now and becoming virtually unhittable. Even your pop gun mix of actually firing the peanut off is going to just get dashed under, and he's going to close the space down. You haven't been able to touch him. You get the grab, you get the back air, you get a corner situation, but having to pull banana means he gets back for free, and when Sonic gets on stage, I mean, he can just start to spin up and run on away.
Yep, look at this, just slowly taking their time, 111%, and he's just chilling. Sonic's just making sure that this lane, look at that, nothing get a second chance every single time he goes on stage, and look at that, trying to redirect a little bit the bars, but not gonna work yet. Trying to survive, not gonna get the down tilt, sadly. Oh, what a reversal of fortune there. Now is my spot to be in. That backer is gonna work, but still, 99% on this lane. You cannot rest on your laurels. You really need to get a single big opening here and a big call out.
I love that from Beastly though, right? Recognizing that drop-off fair that Sonix loves to go for and calling it out is something you see so few players in the game do. Sonix is an incredible edge guarder, but does get a little over-aggressive from time to time. Very rarely gets punished, but Beastly had the chance, took it, and now is capitalizing on that advantage. They unfortunately drops the platform extension, so has to reset, and Sonix going to take that chance, try and convert it into stock. Beastly here all the way to the corner, but an aggressive barrels angle again, punishing Sonix for these overcommitments low.
Right, trying to get in there, Sonix just making sure, yeah, using great use of the spring to reset the...
Tossed it off the banana off the spring too, that was so smart.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to cover all the options, but not being able to catch Sonix here, just so mobile, just so sneaky to move around and trying to survive here again, on the ledge, same picture we have seen all set. Beastly going on the offensive, 171% is one sneeze, is one F tilt here, that can make it work. Oh, the bird is going to hit one more shot, no, doesn't get the spring at the off smash, what a call out.
Yeah, frame 5, right? One of the fastest in the game. So anti-air there is a fantastic option to find that up smash. But less the banana, the up toss, very rarely seen, but gonna give just enough. And Diddy Kong's not a heavy character, living to 200% Vixie. This is essentially Beastly getting an extra stock, right? He is giving himself so many more chances. Even though he loses this one first, he's got to be happy because he's brought this one so close. He now has Sonic in kill percent, and he was at kill percent when he took the first stock.
And indeed, it was the F tilt to take it from Sonix, but still, I mean, Beastly not down for the count yet. One more stock. As long as you have one more stock, is more than enough to put on a good fight. Right? Oh, this is the full commercial, but it's okay. You're chilling, dash attack out, not too much to worry about. Trying to sound here with the pop gun or just set up something to put on pressure, but not gonna work yet. Where's the banana? You cannot, yeah, with Sonic so close, you cannot allow yourself to die. Look at that, just a late hit on the barrels, making sure to make it a smooth landing, but still trying to go for the full-on Osmos, but not gonna work. Yes, we got those. I was gonna say, did you got those? You got the backer? We got indeed. This is an even match now.
Beautiful DI mix there, right? Because you either DI in, you get caught by the up smash, you DI out, you get caught by the backer. Beastly recognizing the situation, bounding off shields, so gets that hit, gets the reset, and the V-grab to keep the pressure going. Now the flip gate gets you in the corner. This could be a huge extension from him because Sonix has to jump on away. I like using that banana on the Z-drop there to jump in, contest the space, force him to move, but then force him to jump with the banana on the ground because it will interrupt those spin dashes. Right now you have to just spin shot out of dodge, and Sonix has to play defensively because this lead that he had, right, a full stock at one point is just gone.
Yep, I mean, At this moment, it's just going. They're just running at each other, just avoiding each other on the way in. And look at that! It's just one single spacing mistake that's gonna make it so painful for either of these players. It's gonna be just if whoever just is in a wrong spot there. Look at that! Just making a big call out there with the banana, gets the hit in, but not a full conversion, not a full combo. Sonix again manages to be safely out of the other side of the stage, gets the hit in, trying to get something there, not to frame, no less trapping, no nothing, just gonna give up the space, and nice parry, but yeah, just it's always the finish like that. And Fair's gonna do it, not yet, but the eye trying to survive, barrel out, but doesn't get the off smash, trying to go really aggressive there. Up air, offside, Fair not gonna work. Hold on. Make sure, go back here, reversal of fortune again. Now we control Beastly.
Yeah,
Trying to get his next and spin that she's gonna miss.
He went for that homing, right? And unfortunately, homing deck does not lock onto you when you're in your ledge iframes.
Oh yeah.
So Beastly recognized the situation, saw the charge, said, "Oh my God, this is gonna go immediately, quick!" and just jumped, right? And that was enough to grab that ledge. If he hadn't pressed the jump button there, he would not have found that ledge. He would have been hit by that. Sonix would have recovered, and we very well could have been looking at a 2-0 score differential. I will die on the hill that a 2-0 versus 1-1 biggest score differential you can have here in Smash Ultimate, right? The momentum swing, what it asks you to do as a player, how it asks you to adapt is immense. And right now, Sonix realizing that, hold on, I gotta really respect this guy because he knows the matchup. He knows how to counter the spin down. He knows how to pressure me under platform, and he's willing to pick these things up. Yes, he's dropped a couple things here and there, but he's willing to play that scrappiness. He's willing to find the way back. And now Sonix going into the dark side with the skin swap, moving over to Town and City, trying to close these out a little earlier, but Diddy only gonna want to here as well.
Indeed, yeah. Town City is one of those stages that is it actually a counter pick 100% because the other character always benefits from it, right? Unless the other character kills on the way up, it's just a little bit of a a little bit of a gamble. I'm gonna bet it all on me getting the hits, me getting the advantage, and me getting the KOs early on the sides. But for now, it is just see how it goes between all of these scrambles.
Here we just saw there earlier on the left side from Sonix where we're seeing the adjustment from him, capitalizing these punishes, right? He's trying to punish Beastly for when he's going to have Banana up on the platform by ledge. Beastly always jumps back for it instead of going to pressure Sonix aggressively. Sonix has started to recognize that and is swinging for those punish windows now intentionally when he tries to pick it up or land after the fact. That time, though, the aggressive slip means that he's going to get the dash attack, find the pressure, Banana gone, and so he gets the reset. Even though he gets pushed across, this stage still wide, even if the blast zones are short, so he survives cross stage and has one more chance. Down tilt, F tilt just going to push you off, reset. Good job recognizing you don't have the stock yet, and Beastly pushing this one to the limit. How does he keep living for so long, Dixie?
He's real different, I gotta say. In the off match, but again, it's just the blast zone not gonna work you here, and that's why the down tilt into off match is a little bit of a way later down the line option. F tilt is gonna work, but not the KO yet. Trying to survive again. One more dash attack, really diagonal angles, so allowing Beastly to survive. Trying to again touch some ground, and look at that, the banana.
Yes, ma'am. Right, that up smash. Not killing is definitely the reason Sonix took Diddy Kong. But remember, Diddy Kong loves those stage. The platform layers are fantastic for him. They give him so much room to move, and even though they give Sonix the same, you also get the edge guards with this character. So even though you limit some of his flexibility, you don't take away the kill power, and you give him so many options to get out of dodge. Sonix might have made a rare mistake here on the stage select screen because Beastly is looking so confident, again, living to almost 200%. It's so rare we don't see Sonix able to kill like this.
Oh, look at this. Bunker flip to the face, grab that headshot, slash that nose, and look at this. Yeah, I mean, Beastly just showing us that survival lady is definitely up there. He knows how to survive. He knows where to the eye. Look at the spot that nice reads he has.
The timing mix-up too, getting that slightly high jump, which he can also mix up. Remember, Diddy has the walk thing, now potential second stock, but Sonic's air dodging, only letting you survive later if you go to the corner, but recognizing the situation, doing just that. But again, he's potentially down 3 stocks to 1 here. Diddy Kong living past 200, finally going away on a star KO, giving Sonix a little bit of room to breathe and the banana in hand. This is the best case scenario for him to find this stock, but he knows that if he lets this one go away quick, I mean, that could be a disaster, right? Sonix is going to slow this game down right now.
Yeah, he needs to, because 124% on this stage with Diddy is a backer and you're gone. You're going to be real careful also with those F-tilts. We have seen Beastly getting the down tilt into F-tilt. you gotta be real mindful of how you're gonna go. And also just waiting there. The golden spin dash is gonna make it out, but still gets hit. Overcommitting a little bit. Just hanging out too much around Diddy is a little bit of a dangerous spot to be in because backer, fair, nair, upper, everything's so dangerous when you are this high percentage. Trying to go for the hard call there as an anti-air. Not gonna work though. I mean, monkey flip out, just throw everything out the window. Whatever hits, you know?
But this is what I mean, right? When Diddy has the lead against Sonic, you actually have monkey flip, which lets you get away. He's one of the characters Sonic can't trace. He had the trip, but didn't react fast enough, and Sonix is gonna take that one chance and breathe a sigh of relief. You don't normally see stress like this, but there's the down tilt backer. Once again, it's been Beasley's bread and butter these first 2 stops. Now he's up a stock against the man himself. He needs to find the extra credit though, because Sonix very easily could steal this one right here off an edge guard. If Beasley can't get back, he has a chance, but Sonic's able to reset the situation, get the banana, now the coast to coast. Resources are limited. Beasley needs to find these hits now.
Indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking, make a wish. Make a lucky number there for Beasley. Maybe the sign that Lady Luck is smiling on his face. Look at this, just making sure to diffuse a little bit the situation. You know, if I can also run, ooh, good DI avoiding the air, fair, not gonna work. And look at that conversion, look at that, going in aggressive, going like, you know what, I'm gonna swing. I don't care if I get the lost and stuck, I get some extra hits, I want the percentage. Thank you very much, I'll see you next one.
Even still, right, you lose the stock and then come off the handle platform right on the spring, which wastes your high frame. People don't remember that because you don't see it very often. But when Sonic is down, they do it quite a lot because it means you don't have to worry about them coming in, getting a free punish, free advantage staying on you because you just couldn't hit them. Instead, the ground's even. And up 50%, Sonic is very comfortable. Sonix knows he can make that one back, but he's just in the corner. That banana being center stage, though, with no platforms, means that Beasley can't reset, gets a trip, but doesn't get the pickup. He gets the banana, but not the advantage state. Huge disaster from him. Sonix is starting to convert, and if you're Beasley, you know you only have a couple advantage states left. Even though you got the percent lead, you don't feel safe until you find this game.
Nice. Oh, look, the DI was perfect. Just avoid that. Whatever.
No way.
Oh, the up rear. The effect not going to work yet. Then we 124%. Still surviving. Down the city. Coming in clutch here for Sonix. And obviously just like waiting. Being the one like, you have to approach me. Try to get close and I'll show you what happens. Ooh, the spin dash in there. Not going to work. Banana in hand. Still not enough. One last confirm is going to do it.
However, this is starting to get out of hand, right? Sonix is starting to rack on an extended advantage state. Beasley, though, hitting it back with that drop through backer when it matters most. Has banana 2 uses here, but drops it. Resets. Down tilt backer. Beasley going up 2-1, securing counter pick advantage. That means we might see a game 5 on Town and City or somewhere else. That is huge for him. Vixie, are we about to see? Like, this could be one of the biggest upsets at any tournament of the year. Sonix is down a game. He's not out of the woods yet. We've seen him win these sets so many times in a row, right? He is one of the best players game 4 in this generation.
Yeah.
But Beasley, I mean, listen, he's 1 game away. He's got 3 stocks left to take, and he knows it. It's all about maintaining the composure from here on out.
Yeah, we're also going to see how Sonix is going to defuse the situation. Also, taking some moment to take a breather, just making sure, going through the game plan, not need to rush, but still, I gotta say, like, speaking of upsets, like, it's just kind of also in the name. I mean, you know how you see upset threats, you see the upset factor and all that. I mean, it's called S factor for a reason. We see upsets in this tournament every single year. We were talking about Mar versus Somba last year. We saw yesterday Bonilla versus Andres Stefane. We saw Manny versus versus oh my god, versus Mures. Can we see another one here? That's the question.
Listen, I mean, this one is dead even coming out of the gates. Vixie 15 seconds in, 50% apiece. However, Beasley answering back. Sonix has not been able to really turn these advantage states into edge guards the way we're used to seeing from him, right? He's been able to get the juggles, but Beasley is recognizing that some of these situations where Sonic is converting these neutral airs or these spin dashes into a forward air, Diddy Kong actually has the frame data to toss a banana out, to toss a back air out, and find conversion, plus the perfect air dodges, the perfect DI and SDI mixes. I mean, he's getting out of these multi-hits better than we've seen anybody do, I think, at this point in Ultimate. The counterplay has been immaculate.
Oh yeah, you know, and speaking of edge guards and a little bit of the strategy from Sonix, I think he really is not getting those as much as he should and he wanted, and now we get it finally with the further. I mean, it wasn't a ledge guard, but we got the follow-up, catching the DI, or they're saying, no DI from Beasley, and what a reversal of the fair! Just, I'm gonna swing, I'm not gonna respect you, I'm gonna be at disadvantage, look at that, so dominant, so aggressive!
Listen, they say good things come in threes, and 3 backers led to the stock for Beasley. The A-catch there from Sonix is gonna at least limit the damage, but not get rid of it. At least now he has the banana in hand for one use should he want it. Looks like it's still there, but it's so hard to tell with that spin dash, right? Curling you up in a ball, holding that banana nice on the inside. It means Beastly has to just play defensive, has to threaten it out. And I think Sonix is realizing that you have to keep that banana in hand as long as possible, because when it's on the table, you are scared.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's such a really strong obstacle.
He just traded and comboed off the up smash first hit.
I think so. I saw the up tilt though.
Yeah,
I definitely saw up tilt.
Yeah, you're probably right, but it still looked like a trade. And so
yeah,
that was crazy.
Sometimes some trades go in your favor, and I'll say that was a good trade. But then air from here from Sonix, the backer, just going on the aggressive, just not gonna let you down. And what better way to not let you down to just keep killing you off straight up. Gonna survive here. Basically, we saw him in this situation last game too, last stock versus 2, and I mean, we saw you gotta believe you gotta be just double down on your strategy, on your game plan. We saw how the banana was becoming a bigger and stronger obstacle. Just how every conversion, every single tick, every single hit was squeezed into big damage and just. I gotta say, an edge guard opportunity too, and that's where Beastly has been getting so much out of that. Also, the reversals, I gotta keep on saying, that's crazy. This guy doesn't respect him on this
finally gets a call out though with the banana there, and watch how he's playing Beastly, trying to get away.
Like
he called that spin dash out in advance. What a sick read from him. Not gonna find the stock just yet, but at 145, just about any edge guard's gonna do it. If he can force this last stock back, even just like before, he's got it. Beastly's got a chance here. Vixie, he's brought this one right back. Even Sonix is just waiting on the Angel platform, and the banana in hand, it's fresh. You know the pressure's on Sonix right now. He's starting to play scrambly, but Beastly has to maintain composed. If he gets too confident here, Sonix will capitalize.
I'll keep saying it. This man just doesn't respect your disadvantage. I'm gonna press, and you're not expecting that. So you're now in a risky position because you think, oh, I'm advantage, I don't have to worry about it. But Diddy also doesn't care. He's a monkey. You cannot control the monkey. You just gotta make sure you can just get the monkey away from you every single time. And this is where Beastly's related so much. Look at that! Look at that! The spacing. Just stepping in with the sour spot, but it's okay. You're getting damage.
Hold on though, the overextension, Sonix is going to pressure your platform, but the back air gets the reversal. The platform on the mistech, Sonix has nowhere to go. He has to reset to that side platform, but that's not where you want to be against Diddy Kong. Banana in hand though, gets the edge guard. Sonix looking really good here.
There we go.
Gets the intercept and is going to force the game 5, but he didn't have that one easy. You see the look to the sky, the sigh of relief. He knows he got away with that one there. Beastly almost had it. He got a little over aggressive. In just a couple interactions, started trying to play a little too close, didn't reset for his bananas the way we've seen him do time and time again, and that's really where Sonix capitalized. He just found 1 or 2 more interactions to find an edge guard. If you're Beastly though, you know you can do it. You felt like you had it there. But if you don't stay composed, if you get too comfortable or start putting pressure on yourself for dropping that game that you kind of felt like you had going in your favor momentum-wise, right? Well, Sonix is just going to roll over you in Game 5, so you have to lock in. You have to stay composed. Take your time here and don't let this slip away. Because Beastly, you are the one in the driver's seat, even in that Game 4 you lost. Trust yourself, and you can do this.
I think it also comes to the disadvantage part, but not in the way in the scrambles have been happening when I say he's capitalizing and coming on top. This is in the sense of how he's recovering to the stage. Because we saw Sonix this time getting better at just recognizing when he can get those edge guards. He went for more fairs on the stage. He was doing way more with that and doing better. But the thing is, now Beastly didn't realize that because he got exploited every single time with trying to go for the barrels and just getting catch there. So I want to see Beastly be a little bit more patient out of stage. Just delay a little bit of recoveries so you can throw off a little bit of timing because Sonix is no longer using the spring as much as he started in the set.
However, Vixie, remember here, we're now back on small battlefield where this set started. Beastly was able to steal this one away, but it was just that, a little bit of a steal. Sonix is very, very comfortable here, and you have to be careful, but I like giving him less space to work with. I like bringing that up smash back online earlier. The question is, right, with the adaptations, you haven't been to a biplat in a hot minute. How is Sonix going to adjust? And the answer is slow it down. Play this one slower at the mid-range, right? Sonix isn't sending back and playing the defensive game. He's trying to just operate in that mid-range to force these bananas out, utilize platform ambiguity to his advantage, and then capitalize.
Yeah, so far. Yeah, oh, there we go. Finally gets a hit with the banana, but still, not even so far. It's just a moment-to-moment thing. You're gonna have to take a moment just to realize, like, okay, I have to put an obstacle and maybe take initiative, because if you are on the back foot, if you're gonna wait until Sonix gives you something of an opening or something, that's gonna happen. Like, you're just gonna let him set up the pace, and you can allow yourself to do that.
And Beasley, you can see the emotions are starting to show on
Yep.
his face, the head, the lip biting. You
So
can tell
close.
he knows he's so close, but he can't let it get to him. Has the opportunity, Sonix has to wait it out, but again, that over-aggressive doesn't quite commit in time on the jump. Gets the grab, but because Sonix doesn't commit either, and as a result, that slight skewing, the scramble goes Sonix's way. Every single stock here is huge, Vixie, because a small lead in this set has been a huge one for these two players. Beasley's going to get the pickup, but not the stock yet. At least he gets banana back. Sonic's going to go around the world. Beasley not looking for the flip kick, just the banana controlled spade. Looks for the down throw up air. The smash 4 classic making its return, keeping this one even, and that was exactly what Beasley needed.
That's a hookah. That's a hookah. Like the notification from HBook. Okay, just trying to get in there. Beasley finally gets the stock and he's trying to even end things out, but look at this, Sonic just in the driver's seat, not allowing a single second to breathe for Beasley. And I think it's also something he noticed. Like, if I double down on my offense, if I try to get call out his call outs, well, if not, it sounds a bit funny, but like if you start calling out earlier, you're gonna get those hits. You're not gonna scramble anymore. You're gonna get those punishes. Oh, what a!
He tried to down it. He tried to down air him there. But the big thing for Sonix is he got the hit, recognized, hey Beasley, you haven't had a chance to pull banana. So if I just stay in your face, keep you smothered, you literally can't pull your best tool in this matchup. You can't get out of disadvantage, and you can't stay away. So now, but you see Beasley starting to play a little scared, starting to pull that banana less because he's been capitalizing. Goes for the nair down air, but it doesn't convert. Now Sonix gets the banana for the trouble, and that over-aggressiveness, right, where before, earlier in the set, it would have worked. Beasley's kind of started to see that a little too late. Sonix has pre-adapted it and is now baiting it to his advantage. Beasley needs to start pulling this banana more.
Indeed. I mean, but to be honest, I don't blame Beasley here because he's going more on the fence. He's been getting a little bit more of, going in there with the nair, going with the fair, going with the down tilt, and trying to get something out of that. The banana often gets stealed by Sonic, so I don't blame him. But also, I mean, we were talking about the mental. Maybe the desperation started to set in, and we lost track of our game plan.
Yeah, and I think you can see it here, right? He's just not playing confident in the same way. He's not resetting his bananas the way he should have. Maybe feeling like he should have gone back to Town and City right now or something, because he just can't get the hit on Sonix. Finally utilizing the Top Gun, the parry advantage, because even though it's less, right, still puts you in some lag to pull the banana, get it back in hand, and give himself a chance. But already, just like that, it's off the table again. Vixie, he has gotten nothing off this banana when it matters most. Gets the last hit of the up smash, but since he didn't get the first one, it's not going to nearly be enough. And Sonic spacing everything perfectly. It feels like this Beasley's running out of rope.
Yeah, I think this is where Sonic wants Beasley to be. Just desperate. Not allowing them to take the lead. The banana's out finally, but still not enough to... Not in a position... not in a position where he can capitalize in, and Sonic is more than happy to go around that. Like, you're desperate now. Look at those smashes. You're just swinging through the air, and that's what I want. One of those, I'm going to punish you. Nair out. Trying to go for a DI mix-up. Not going to work still. Yeah, field. Bad spot to be. Another spring. Yep, and one more hit to do it. And yes, coming attack, and that's it. See you later, Sonic. Yeah, the sigh of relief. I'm like, goodness, I barely made it, and we got it.
And points to the, points up top. You can see the sweat on his brow.
Yeah.
You can see the relief on his face. He almost let that one slip through his fingers. Vixie, we just witnessed, I think, a huge level up from Beasley.
Oh, yeah.
But a big part of this game isn't just
level
how
up is real.
Yeah, it is. But I was going to say, we just witnessed a power-up, but it's not just... It also speaks, I think, to this game in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's not just how good you are. It's how well you can keep your mental composed and how well you can recognize those situations in the moment. Beasley has good wins, has good upsets, but hasn't gone up again like that against a player like Sonix before.
Yeah.
And so when you see those situations, you're asking yourself, how do I close? How do I close? How do I close? Right? You're up 2-1, and you're going, how do I close? How do I close? How do I close?
That does happen,
and when you don't have the experience to keep your mental composed, it's really hard to close it out against arguably the guy with the best mental in the entire world, right?
Yeah.
So
it is rough.
I think what we saw there was a level up, even though he came up just short,
Oh,
and you should be very proud of it, because next time, and with Beasley, you best